Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is October 13th, 2025, and the top news for crypto are as follows. First of all, good week, all of you. Return to our basics, with Bitcoin at $115,000, with the price of wanting to go up more, and we will see shortly because that happened. First of all, let me tell you something unpleasant. With the fall of Bitcoin up to $102,000, many people say on the internet, guys, are you all alive? Are you okay? And in general, this is said for fun because of the high collapse on the market, but there is also the case of the people who have literally broken them, and I want to refer to a Ukrainian trader, Mr. Konstantin Galich, who was found dead in his apartment because he committed suicide after the fall of Bitcoin. As he said in a letter he left, his financial situation was very bad, and Bitcoin's fall to $102,000 made the situation worse and worse, so man could not withstand pressure and suicide. This is constantly saying to Crypto News one of the things that is not said by the so-called influencer out there is that the trader is very difficult. Not that it is technically difficult, but it is very difficult to adjust your psychology as a person, and in some cases the pressure is too high for someone to stand. Moving now, let me tell you why Bitcoin has reached $115,000 and wants to go up more and more. The reason is the President of the United States, who, in a statement that collapsed the market, now with another statement wants to revive it. And he basically tells us not to worry about China. Everything will go well. He had a bad time when he made this statement, and as he says, the United States wants to help China and not hurt it. Mr. Trump wants to revive the markets they have collapsed because he said he would put more duty to China if they do not reach an agreement. Let's say now that obviously the previous days, but even now, are very good days for shopping, at least for companies. Companies such as Bitmine bought 128,718 ETH from market collapse, while Mara, a Bitcoin company, bought $46 million in Bitcoin. Going forward, we will also go to the drama of the exchanges, which obviously in their size can move the market. Let's say for example that Binance has spent $283 million to clean the chaos it created from the disconnects on USDE, BNSH, and WBF. Let's also say that, as you may have noticed, many altcoins in Binance fell to zero, such as Atom and other well-known coins that appeared as zero in Binance. So what is the truth here and what happened to exchanges? The first truth is that many coins on the Binance internal market have really seen their prices fall much lower than in other exchanges and markets. The reason is leverage. Many users do high leverage trader. I have seen 30 times, 50 times, not a trader. This is clearly a gambling. And because leverage is very high when prices start to fall, Binance automatically sells altcoins to cover the damage from high leverage. This creates greater sales pressure, which causes prices to fall to exchanges much more than in external markets. And this explains why the prices of some altcoins were lower than in other markets. Some altcoins, as we said, had their prices to be zero. The reason for this is a UI problem Binance had. When we say UI, we mean what we see as users in front of us. Let's also say that Binance, due to the high pressure that exchanges face these days, due to its very high activity by its users, could not handle its system. Some coins appeared as zero, but they weren't really at zero. It was just a graphic problem. And since we are done with the exchanges, let's move on with our coins slowly. Specifically, the Swiss crypto bank, Amina Bank, became the first financial institution to provide Sting services for the POL. It will provide institutional customers up to 15% in betting rewards through a new partnership with the Polygon Foundation. So as I said many years ago, banks will gradually begin to encrypt and offer various services, first for institutional users and then for retail users. In the meantime, Polygon has also made a very nice upgrade called Rio, which will do it faster. Basically, we are talking about a hard fork on the main proof network, which introduced a serious upgrade that redesigning block production and introduces blockage without a situation to make the network faster and lighter for global payments and use of real-world assets. Let's just say this was the first step to make Polygon to reach up to 5,000 transactions per second, which has promised to succeed. And since we are talking about real-world assets, I want to tell you that Polygon is today the third chain in real-world assets, reaching $1.1 million. Let us also note that this measurement excludes stablecoins, because if we include how many stablecoins each network has, which is also tokenization, Polygon is in 7th place. And now it's time to go to our favorite crypto market, where Bitcoin is at $115,000. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is October 13th, 2025. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.